Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Will there be any excuses after May 2nd for either fighter, for Mayweather or for your fighter?
It shouldn't be. I mean, the best man will win, and we'll go from there.
You know, George Washington once said, "It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one." A man by the name of Mark Twain once said, "If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything." Man, I love those quotes. You know what I love the most about those quotes is they are very simple and to the point. You know, it's not some drawn out paragraph, some long ass quote. It is just simple and straight to the point. Originally, I was going to start this video off with my own quote, but I said, man, I got to add these quotes to this video. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Now, before I give you guys my quote about the whole situation, let me go ahead and report the news. So today, Manny Pacquiao did an interview, and he made a very shocking, incriminating admission about his shoulder injury that he claimed was severe. Let me go ahead and read to you guys exactly what Manny Pacquiao said to Philstar.com. Now keep in mind, Philstar.com, this is a Filipino website. Okay, so there's no reason for you to say they're hating on Manny Pacquiao, etc., etc. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and read the first paragraph of this article so you guys know how much respect this website has for Manny Pacquiao. Quote, Manny Pacquiao, the only fighter in history to win 8 world titles in different divisions, raised his right arm upward and showed no discomfort, in appearing to have fully recovered from a torn rotator cuff suffered during the fight against Floyd Mayweather in Las Vegas last May. End quote. Now, like I said, if you read that first paragraph, that lets you know that they hold Manny Pacquiao in high regards. Now, let's get into the confession, because that's what I'm calling it. Let me go ahead and read to you guys exactly what Manny Pacquiao said about his shoulder injury. Quote, no problem. I'm fine. It's God's work. I never saw a doctor. I never did rehab. All I did was swim in the sea as often as I could. The salt water healed my wound. End quote. That is a smoking gun, guys, if I have ever heard or seen one. Let me go ahead and give you guys my quote, which is very simple as well. And I think we've all heard this before. But the one bad thing, or the many bad things about telling one lie, is usually you often have to continue to lie just to cover up the original lie, right? I have a feeling right now, Bob Arum is somewhere shaking his damn head, saying to himself or saying to somebody next to him, Jesus Christ, I told Manny to just stick to the script, right? Now, the reason why I say this is because if you guys have been listening to Team Pacquiao, which consists of everyone, right? Bob Arum, Michael Kontz, Freddie Roach, and of course, Manny Pacquiao. If you guys have been listening to their story regarding this shoulder injury, it has been a disaster since day one. From the first day Manny Pacquiao made this excuse, it has been a disaster, because none of these guys inside of this camp have ever been in sync. The message was always out of sync, right? 1 minute, Manny Pacquiao is telling people that, his shoulder is feeling better. And then you'll see another article right after that from Bob Arum. He'll be saying, I want Manny Pacquiao to come out here and see my doctor. But Manny Pacquiao, he refused to come, and he's supposed to come later, right? Then there's stories of Manny Pacquiao returning to the ring this year. Then Michael Kantz, he counters that story by saying Manny Pacquiao won't be ready till next year. The story is completely inconsistent, right? Now, what's so crazy about Manny Pacquiao saying that it was God's work? He said God healed him, right? Keep in mind, doesn't that sound pretty familiar? Because that's pretty much what he said leading up to the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. He said that God is going to grant me this win because God is going to prove or show people that he is real by basically granting me a win over Floyd Mayweather. So in other words, what he was pretty much saying is this is a case of good versus evil. And what Manny Pacquiao was suggesting is God is not going to allow evil to win, right? But once again, these are Manny Pacquiao's words. So who's the real good guy in this whole situation? And if you listen to all of the excuses that Team Pacquiao have made when it comes to this shoulder injury, is Manny Pacquiao in any position to call someone else the bad guy while calling himself the good guy that's working for God? I mean, let's just really break down this whole situation. Let's go all the way back to the day of the fight. First, Manny Pacquiao said that he was injured before the fight. And this is, now I'm going to go to HBO when it comes to Max Kellerman. This is the reason why you don't allow your personal feelings or your personal agenda